Well, well. Oh my god. Here we go again, man. Didn't they? Oh my god. Uh, oh man. Well, look at this, bro. No way, bro. Oh my god, bro. Who are these? First look images of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs remake showcase diverse casting for newly named magical creatures. What? What? These aren't. What? Nah, bro. Wait, bro. Okay, I'm not gonna say it. Well, I mean, bro, you can just look, bro. Belong, bro. Nah, like, why? What? These are the magical creatures. I want to know, bro. Okay, I want to know where does Disney see the magic within these people? Where's the magic? I don't see anything about magic here. Granted, this I mean they do say it's like not fully accurate or whatever, but I mean that doesn't seem very magical to me. Plus, the dwarves were already magical, weren't they? Like they weren't like actual people suffering from like dwarfism. Like they weren't actually like they weren't actually seven people who like had dwarfism. They were like magical creatures already. So like what? That doesn't make sense why they would have to replace them. Like it's not even anything related to like people suffering from like actual medical issues in the real world. I don't know why they replaced that. But like, man, nah, bro. Is that Snow White? Oh my god, bro. How? Oh my god. Actually, wait a minute. Okay. Actually, nah. She seems pretty accurate. Actually, hold on. Yeah, it seems pretty accurate. Hmm. I don't know. Maybe it's. I don't know. Hold on. Let me look at this one. Okay, she's not as white, but as far as like facial features and makeup, it seems pretty accurate. Like it seems pretty accurate. Besides the fact that she's not Snow White, but then again, based off of these, well, I guess this one, but some of these may be altered a little bit. Some of these may have filters on them to make them look different. Um, but as far as like actual depiction of the character, it seems pretty accurate to what she looks like in the movie, right? Like, and of course, if you want to be pedantic, you could say in the book that like it says she's as white as snow and stuff like that. Everyone knows that and stuff. But like, as far as like accuracy to like the movie, the source material, that's pretty accurate. The rest of it though, nah, bro, these ain't the doors. Like, what happened to these guys? Wait, wait a minute. Who are these? Oh wait, those are the evil, ugly. Nah, bro. What? What? Who are these? Who are these people? Are these dwarves? I don't know. I honestly don't know who those are. I don't know what that's supposed to be. But these guys are the dwarves. These are what I remember. Big nosed, bearded dudes. Big nosed, bearded goofballs. These don't look like that. These look like a bunch of random people. Right, they're about to go to some kind of Game of Thrones convention, or not Game of Thrones, maybe like Lord of the Rings. There we go. Yeah, it looks like they're about to go to Lord of the Rings, bro. Like seriously, bro. They even got a Hobbit. Ah, nah, I'm being mean. I'm being mean, bro. But like, bro, what even, bro? Why? Why, man? Where even is Prince Charming? Hold on, let me see Prince Charming. He's got his own little thing up here. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait. Oh, here we go. Disney cast male lead for Snow White remake, but not as the prince. Oh. Okay, so the prince is going to be somewhere. Oh, he's not going to be as important? Alright. According. Alright. Okay, thank goodness they got Gal Gadot. Okay. Okay, at least they have a female as the evil queen, right? At least they're not making it a male, the evil king or whatever, right? They're not going that route. Thank goodness. That should be good, at least. Although they might try to make her sympathetic and ultimately a good person or something, and like, oh no, she's not actually bad, and it's actually the evil king who's the real bad guy. Then again, in Little Mermaid, they went off full on with Ursula and didn't try to apologize for her or anything. So they could be trying to make better villains, more evil villains, not sympathetic ones with plot twist, good guy or something. Um, Let me see. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a newly created role. Oh, so they took out the prince, bro. This isn't even what? This isn't even Snow White anymore, bro. There's like nothing here that like ties into Snow White besides the fact that the main lead kind of looks like Snow White. She's not even she's not even European. She's Colombian, right? I mean, again, I give her a pass if they just don't mention the fact that she's from Colombia. Like Snow White's supposed to be like have some kind of Colombian heritage. I'll give them a pass on that. If like they purely chose her based off of her appearance, then I really could not care less because this casting seems pretty good. The rest of this though, man, wow. I mean, listen, bro, listen. All right, The Little Mermaid, I'd argue, is probably one of the least accurate to the Disney movies remakes that I've seen, right? And that has an actual explanation. Now, I don't know if Disney agrees with that explanation, but it does have an explanation, right? It's that, well, the movie takes place in Colombia, and the seven sisters of the sea or whatever each represent like a different ocean, each one of the seven oceans of the world, right? And so, even though like actually there aren't seven oceans, there are five, but like there's seven seas, right? There we go, seven seas, right? Um, so yeah, each of them represents one. So like she's supposed to be like the Colombian Sea, right? Something like that. And so that's why they chose the or not Colombian, Caribbean Sea. There we go. And that's why they chose Halle Bailey, even though Halle Bailey isn't from Caribbean islands as I know it. It still does make sense if you look at it that way. If you look at it like just from like pure perspective, nah, it doesn't make a lot of sense. But if you look at it that way, if you can rationalize why they would have chosen that. But this, they have no reason at all why they would have done this. I mean, besides purely trying to get people to argue. Hold on, let me read this. Meet the cast of Disney's new Snow White film. Snow White is Colombian now, and the seven dwarfs look more like the six normal size. Whoa! And Warren Dwarf from Portland. Oh my goodness, Snow White no longer has skin white as snow. Absolutely ridiculous. Whoa, Jesus. Dang, man, like what? My God. Oh my God, like it's hold any bearing. It does, actually, hold on, wait. It's very telling to me that instead of any actual tangible problem with this movie and the trend of live action remakes in general, they immediately zero in on the race of the actors involved like it holds any bearing whatsoever. Okay. I mean, it kind of is because you're supposed to be being accurate to the source material and like this isn't really accurate at all. Like as far as like again comparing it to the source material, like it wouldn't make a lot of sense for them to take Mulan. Like it doesn't make a lot of sense for them to like, for instance, if you took like Mulan, right, and then you took her and then you cast her as like instead of being from China, she's instead from Japan. People would be very culturally angry at that because well, Mulan's not from Japan, she's from China, and so like it's the same thing here, right? Like, you don't take characters and just recast them just because it doesn't matter. It does have some importance. On the other hand, it's very amusing watching self-described macho men, whoa, fighting the satanic cabal or what have you suddenly pretend to care about a children's movie. I don't see anything about that here, okay? I don't really see anything like that mentioning God. Although I do say some weird stuff, six normal size hipster, like that is kind of out there. Like I'm sorry, bro. That is, bro. This looks fake. Bro, this looks fake. Look at that. Look at that profile picture, bro. That looks fake. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. This looks like some kind of troll account or something. But like, seriously, man, this is just goofy. Like straight up weird, goofy stupidness. Like, bro, like what even is this? Like, who is this for? I don't understand that. Like, I mean, remakes as a whole are stupid, but like this is just, man, this is just the worst one. This is just objectively bad. Like, it's pointless, straight up pointless. Like, it's completely useless. Like, they could have just, like, this entire concept makes no sense because it has nothing to do with the main story. It has literally nothing to tie into it except for the name and the fact that there's an evil queen, but the rest of it has nothing to do with Snow White. Like, there's no dwarves, there's no Prince Charming. Snow White is Colombian, and probably, since there's no Prince Charming, and they say he serves a different role, there's probably not going to be any love story here. So, like, all of the main themes of Snow White are completely taken out. So, what does this have to do with Snow White? What makes this remake worth having? There's nothing. Nothing at all. To top it all off, it looks very boring and uninteresting. Like I don't really want to watch this. Like I don't really want to watch this. There's nothing here. People who want to watch the original are just gonna watch the original because they have no reason to watch this. People who want a new story are not gonna get a new story because it's just gonna be the same story except now that it has nothing to do with Snow White at all, which is just dumb. They should have just made something new instead of wasting time with this. This is just so pointless. And so just a bad idea. Like, bro, at least with the Little Mermaid they try to be different. At least with some of these they try to be different while still working in the parameters. Like the Mulan movie, they tried to work within the parameters. A lot of these remakes have been bad, but at least they try to keep to the source material. This feels like they went full off. Like somebody at Disney just did not understand writing at all, which kind of makes sense because they're in the middle of a writer's strike. So obviously they probably don't have a lot of good writers on hand. They probably had to pull some out of the back catalogs. Some guys who've been probably waiting on their shot to get to work on a Disney movie for like 15 years or so, and like are just finally getting a chance, or maybe they didn't have any writers at all and just straight up got a bunch of executives, because no legitimate writer, okay, no legitimate writer would decide to make this. Like, this is just objectively bad. So there's no way anybody looked at this and was like, yeah, this is a good idea. This is, yeah, this is gonna be good, man. Like, nah, bro, this had to have been intentionally terrible. That has to be. That has to be. Also, why were these leaked? Like, right, this had to have been to stir up some controversy. This had to have been, because there's no way. This is just all so convenient and so stupid. Like, I'm just saying, bro. Anyway, yeah.